I got it going. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this Monday morning webinar we're doing here. It's Charles Moy ringing in from Las Vegas. We're going to be covering a full Save Club overview, and it starts with letting you know where we're coming from with the intention of the company, and that's creating a win-win-win scenario, creating a company where we really don't have losers, where we've got a product that you can engage with and save you more than the cost of the product. We've got an opportunity that can have you earning substantial income, and we've got an opportunity that really works for everyone all around the world, something that's rewarding enough and affordable enough to be very inclusive as we've opened up the whole world to come and spread the message of Save Club. And what we've put together are different ways to attract people to the business, and we've got so much more in the works. This one here is a landing page that really shares the message of Save Club and how you can get involved. Pete, would you like me to play this, have people see what's going on, or
I could watch this video 100 times. Heck yeah,
Sure,
play it. It's
sure,
so
yeah.
good.
And this page here is hopefully coming live this week. I've got the page being designed and coded, and yet another tool for you to build your business. And I mean, we're just 3 weeks into here, and I don't know how many pieces of marketing collateral we've released, probably 40 or 50. I mean, so we're releasing more than one a day, and we got some big ones in the works here, like video tools and landing pages. So let me fire this video up for you.
You've been looking for a side hustle. Yeah, we get it. Jobs just don't cut it anymore. The constant grind, the bosses breathing down your neck, barely getting paid enough to exist, let alone live, living for the weekends, and even those go by too fast. But what if I told you we're about to change all that? What if your side hustle wasn't just some extra cash, but the start of a completely different lifestyle? I'm talking about dream house, dream car, bucket list vacations. Not someday, not maybe. I mean real results, starting now. All you have to do is save people money. We actually do that for you. Let's be real. Everywhere you turn, people are complaining. Gas is up. Groceries are insane. Rent's a joke. People aren't just open to saving money. They're desperate for it. That's where you come in. Imagine this. You go out to eat and boom, buy one meal, get one free, discounted oil change, car wash, half price. Need a new appliance? Save hundreds. 5-star travel for 2-star prices. We've got discounts on everything. No convincing, no product switches. It's stuff people already buy, and now they just get it for less. And when they save, you get paid. It's the ultimate win-win. You're not selling, you're serving, helping people keep more of their money while building your own empire. So if you're done watching life pass you by, fill in the form. Let's get started, and let's build something real.
Awesome. I'm getting text messages. This video is incredible.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and
guys.
again, and it'd just be another tool that we have, and we've got a couple more in the works. We're actually taking different pieces and parts of what's been working from our presentations and creating some videos. So a little bit later in this call, I'll share with you guys a script that we have that I've been working on that we're going to be making into a landing page video. I think it's going to work incredibly well to attract in people that are from this industry, because we've got millions of people out there that are orphaned recently in this industry, that their opportunities have changed, gone away. Pete, you've experienced that with the company you're with for 10 years, just really changing their whole model without warning, and leaving you like an orphan. So you definitely
Yep.
got a home here at Save Club, and we're really putting up some big numbers, being a home for a lot of people. And what I'm creating here from a product standpoint, the whole corporate team, we're very focused on making the ultimate product, the product that everybody can be proud to represent, because it saves more than you're spending. The value is there in spades for what it is for a $20 a month product. And day in and day out, I'm getting approached with the biggest advertisers, global stuff. For those of you in the UK, we've got a whole lot of offers coming. UK, Asia. It just takes a bit to get these on. I mean, I spent probably 2 hours this morning going through a very detailed contract about what we're allowed to do as we're bringing on some of the biggest advertisers in the world. They've got rules. They got to, we have to respect their brands. That's why we have this opportunity. So, putting the right guardrails in place so that we can promote with using those big brands, but make sure that we don't do something that gets us in trouble with the big brands as well. And when I'm talking about big brands, I'm talking about from really every industry that we're spending money on, from dining to entertainment, global shopping, travel, where we've got already over 1 million locations part of the program, to where we're working with these large brands and redirecting their advertising dollars with cashback, rewards, and discounts like we've never seen before. And we're doing that by using a hybrid combination of network marketing, our traditional word of mouth, sharing things, and leveraging all the social media apps and digital ways to share. And it's so fun when you get some of these ads just sent right to your phone, or you can see them right in a social app, and they're letting you know what's going on. We've got ones here for dining, this one's for a gym membership, and then for travel. And we're starting to really figure out which combination of these reels and shorts gets someone to convert. So what we've been testing with is telling a story. And I just recently posted something to the group where we took a new concept, which is our freedom number, and we put it with some shorts, a video, and then a call to action. So if somebody's going through their social media, it's like they see one thing, they see another thing, they see another thing, they see another thing, and it gets them into motion. So, I mean, we're in pre-launch and we're testing dozens and dozens of creatives. And, we're between everybody, we're getting tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of views on this, and the data is coming back quickly. So where have you been in a business opportunity where not only do you have the company supplying amazing top tier creatives, but also working as a team collectively to find the best strategy that's going to get leads converting from the internet, getting pre-enrollees opted in, and then the system starts to take over. So Pete, would you like me to play any of these creatives we have here?
Yeah, and I forgot to tell you, we had a reel have 1,000 views within the first hour yesterday. So we're hitting some cool milestones. Please play them. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I don't even know if that counts all the shares. But here's one for like dining. That's the way that it works. We got these like 10, 15-second ads that capture people's attention. Like this one here for Jim. And just highly customized, unique marketing ideas. Good travel. And then collectively, as Save Club becomes more and more of a household name, as we're going to be spreading these all over the place. It becomes more and more commonplace. And I mean, we're just a few weeks into it, but the brand is out there. It's getting a lot of addition, a lot of eyeballs. And like what we were saying before, a rising tide raises all ships. And so as we're bringing in advertisers from around the world, we get their attention, and then we start collectively sharing these social media posts, and Save Club just becomes part of society, just like all these other name brands. And I think we're going to do it in record time. But here's just a whole bunch of restaurants and automotive, theme parks, travel brands. This is just a small sampling of the 1 million places that we already currently offer. And one of the funnest ones is dining. we've got so many buy one, get one free appetizers, save, 5, 10, 20, 50% off your bill. Uh, and, um, and we're not just working with large chain restaurants. We're working with a lot of, family mom and pops as well. As you can see here, over 63,000 restaurants already in the network and, growing quickly. And what we've got lined up here, we got 2 major networks. They're going to add to that number. And I mean, everybody eats, so you might as well be saving. Now, online shopping and retailing is one of the monster industries that is well into the trillions of dollars annually. And there's not too many trillion-dollar industries out there. And, we're reaching every part of online shopping from services and subscriptions, digital products, but also drop shipping and drop shipping all around the world as the infrastructure to get packages delivered to more and more addresses every single day. The opportunity with online shopping and us bringing exclusive deals is going to make selling a Save Club membership be more valuable. Like, here's a real offer in our back office available now from a jewelry store where there's about $600 savings on a luxury brand item where you don't see savings. Taggins it out there promoting discounts on their brand publicly. They're going to, if they're going to provide some sort of deep discount like this, it's going to be done in a membership. And I'll tell you, these brands love the fact that we're a paid membership and that our members really do value the membership of Save Club. Okay. There's just another creative right here too with a digital watch offer. Now, luxury brands, they're hard to attract in. Luxury brands don't like to discount what they're doing because it hurts their overall brand value. However, luxury brands also know if they want to advertise and be on the cutting edge of advertising, they've got to do what customers are responding to, which is rewards, cashback, and discounts. So we're the perfect medium for luxury brands to showcase their deals and savings and offer up savings and do it in a private way, with our membership. And another thing we got going that's immediately available for the whole world is travel discounts, where people are traveling, and as they travel, we've got 1 million locations around the world. And if you're going to public travel sites like hotels.com or Orbitz or Expedia, our travel portals do very well competing between 25 and 50% savings many of the times on those travel deals, because we've got 6 different travel portals that feed up the savings and optimize to show you the best price. And here's just more of the travel partners that we're giving either we got cashback deals coming or just straight discounts at all these major providers globally. Now, we were playing with the calculator last night. So when you're logged into your membership, if you go down to the bottom of the page, there's a calculator. If you type in how many times you eat, like once per week or 2 times a month, how often you get pizza, how often do you get an oil change? Most people get 1 or 2, 3 oil changes a year, depending on how much they're driving. Well, there's a calculator in the back office, and it'll project how much savings there is. And this is a very conservative number for someone to just engage with our base level membership, which is available now, and save far more than what they're spending per month. And I think that's what makes this the hottest business opportunity of 2025. And I'm going to get deep into that here on the next part of the presentation about how we're really revolutionizing this whole industry. But Pete, you've always thought that deals as the product is the best thing. Why do you feel that way?
I just, I used to love travel. I used to travel a lot and take advantage. I was in a travel membership and I thought that was great. But then I thought, well, not everybody's traveling right this minute. What if you could save on everything? And so 10 years ago, I was exposed to this idea And they had the culture, they had the community, they just really didn't have the deals locked down. And even a year ago, someone presented me with the idea, and it's like unfinished business. It's just been pervasive for years and years, and you're finally doing it right. I mean, guys, when you see what he does every day, like he's talking to all kinds of different retailers all over the world and everything, and I'm just amazed at just how much is out there. Like there's so much stuff that's coming. You guys are going to be absolutely blown away. So yeah, to me, this is the ultimate MLM product. It's instead of making somebody buy like I was selling $150 worth of a magic juice that wasn't even a month's supply. And, people just hemmed and hawed about it, but they had to do it to get their commission. And that's the old way of doing things, guys. Now we're able to go in and save you money on things that you already do. You're not buying anything extra. You're going to be able to do more things, more restaurant visits, more trips, more stuff because you're saving money every time that you do anything really. If you get good at this, and we're going to start. Charles and I were talking last night with some real experts at this, and we're going to do some high level training on how you can literally save in every area of your life and make this a part of your, daily activity. And it's going to be, this membership is going to be so valuable. It's going to be worth, 50 times what it costs, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah. And so by just sharing savings, just authentically wanting to help the people that you know, love, and care about, the people that you meet, just authentically sharing them ways to keep their head above water, to save extra money, and to live more. And we were talking about this last night on the call, that a lot of times people just want that extra thing, like that extra appetizer, extra dessert, and you're just living more when you're able to use one of these deals. Let's say you got 15 to 25% off at your dining for dinner. Well, that means you can treat yourself to a round of drinks or an appetizer or dinner or dessert, what I'm saying. And so, by just improving your quality of life with the membership, if you just do that throughout the year, I mean, just what an incremental increase to just what you're experiencing, day to day. So, I feel really good about promoting a membership that brings little bumps of joy to people as they use it. And when you pair up this membership with our compensation plan, now you've got a real opportunity. And this is why we're attracting so many superstars from this industry. Is we've got something that is a digital product. So our commission, we pay out up to 80.5%. This compensation plan can pay out. And we're doing it with weekly commissions. So everything that you do this week, as far as a new enrollment, we close it on Friday, and the following Friday you get paid. We've already done 2 commission runs. We're just 3 weeks into the company. We've done 2 commission runs, totaling right around $200,000 total for the 2 weeks. The first one was just under $100,000, and the second one was just over $100,000. So it's nice to see that the commissions are going up every week, and for a company that's brand new, 3 weeks into pre-launch, and to have that much money distributed, we've got a lot of happy affiliates, and that's going to just continue to grow, especially as we've got more tools and more ways to expose people to the opportunity. And that's really the done for you advertising that you're witnessing right now. We're doing 3 webinars a week right now. We've got so many recordings already out. And when you combine that with our Powerline marketing system that has automated follow-up and our cutoff date on Friday, it's one of the most powerful systems and funnels that's been proven to do millions and millions of enrollments inside this industry. So we've really stacked up the tools, and now we're optimizing those tools to where I know we're going to have the highest converting business opportunity, to where you share savings, people come take a look at it, and a high percentage of those people upgrade. As we've been going through pre-launch, I was working with some leaders, and they're showing me we've had 200 people to the page and 40 people pre-enroll and 20 upgrade. We're like 50% upgrade ratio. They couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. And in some places we're even higher with their warm market. And we're talking about cold business opportunity traffic upgrading at such a high rate. And again, we don't even have everything out yet.
Our buddy Jason's at 66%, 66% conversion from
Wow. So I mean, guys, success leaves clues, and one of the clues is get people to the landing page. There's a video of me explaining what we're doing. People put in their name, phone number, email address, and a high percentage of those people, as they go through the system, are upgrading. And with more landing pages and more tools coming, we're just going to get more refined about how we present to people and really target the people we think are going to be the best. Now, as that duplicates through your organization, and again, this is one of the most highly duplicatable business opportunities I've ever seen. And I'm just going sheerly off of what's happened in the last 3 weeks. That means a lot when it comes to matching bonuses. And this compensation plan pays to unlimited levels. You could sponsor somebody 200 levels deep into your matrix, and that starts a brand new set of matching on that 2x16 matrix. That, combined with the global revenue share, where you're literally earning off the entire company and the advertising revenue, that's a game changer. And so as Save Club succeeds more and more, it's really a rising tide raises all checks. And that's why we've got such awesome cooperation. We did a small leadership call yesterday night, and people on totally different teams are collaborating, coming out with the best ideas, because they know that the more the company succeeds, the bigger those global revenue share pools are going to be. And we're really just one big team over here. And I love that.
I love how we can get paid every week too. I used to have to wait until the following 15th of the month to get paid from what I did now. And now I can work hard and get my money next Friday. If I have a bill come up or something, a vacation, something I want to do, I can get paid right away. I just put in the effort now instead of waiting like 45 days, I hated that.
And really that's where we're at. And I'm going to touch on that with this being the first Wave 6 company to hit the industry, having our payment systems the way we do. And I've got some slides that will talk particularly about that. And really, we're in a spot where timing is so important. The industry's shifting. There's literally millions of professionals that are in the direct sales and network marketing industry that are looking for a home. And frankly, there's just not really anything good out there. And, we've got a hot new opportunity. And I feel the more savvy somebody is about this industry and about earning income in this industry, the more they are excited about Save Club. Because they know how rare it is for an opportunity to come along like this, and for it to be still inside pre-launch. So yeah, timing is so important.
I hope it's okay that I say this, Charles, but you won't get mad at me. But Charles had lunch with a mutual friend of ours the other day, and the guy has waited 10 years because he hasn't seen anything good in 10 years. Am I right, Charles?
Yeah, and then he was a multi-$100,000 a month earner. And he just has been just kind of shell-shocked in the industry. He's doing some other things successfully. But he said, man, if I would have put the same effort that I put into this other company, but it was network marketing, he'd be back to that 6-figure monthly earning. And he took a look at this. He saw the whole package, and he's on board. He's super excited. He's already started enrolling people for the first time in a long time because he's been out of the industry. So it's really gratifying to see that professionals that have that type of earning history can look at this and see what is coming.
Yeah,
and it's because we're playing in such a huge industry. We're disrupting the advertising industry, and the advertising industry has created empire after empire after empire in this modern, last 150 years, starting with newspapers. Where, why do people get newspapers? Why are these publications so valuable? Because the advertising they sell, that's what drives them. All your favorite TV shows, all those high production TV shows that you all love, well, what pays for those TV shows production is advertising dollars. If the advertisers weren't there, the shows wouldn't have the budgets to make such great productions. Now, we can remember back to the internet boom, and when Yahoo had a valuation in the multiple billions, and they were getting that big evaluation in the marketplace. The public companies, the stock market was responding to and giving Yahoo such a big evaluation because they had the eyeballs. They had the advertising. And we all know Google's advanced humanity so far, like in what, just 25 years. But guess what, guys? Google is an advertising company. They sell clicks. And so advertising is just this uh, empire builder. Like look at Mark Zuckerberg and where he's come from, and everybody in the world knows his name through Facebook and Meta, but Facebook's an advertising company. We enjoy it as a social media tool, but it's their business model is selling advertising. So we want to let you know just how big this industry is at over $900 billion a year. And we're here to disrupt it with Save Club. Because what's happening is the advertising dollars that go on, they're not working anymore. Television, radio, print, with all the streaming services, with the death of newspapers, with no one believing mainstream media. I mean, mainstream media has done such a horrible job with lying to people since the beginning of COVID that the faith in mainstream media has just gone way, way down, and the advertisers are leaving those platforms as they should. And where are those advertising dollars going? Because advertising dollars aren't going away. In fact, they get more and more every year. And they're being shifted to savings, discounts, rewards, incentives, cashback. And we're right here with the perfect mousetrap and our private uh, membership, where those advertisers are saying, yeah, we'll give our advertising dollars in forms of discounts to the customers. Yes, be the conduit to bring our brand front and center to more people, and we're going to give it back in rewards and rebates. And so we're part of this shift, and we're the first company to work with these large brands and direct those advertising dollars back into rewards for the people. Other people do that, but to direct those advertising dollars back into the compensation plan, back into these global advertising pools. So this is the first opportunity where, as you build your organization, you're not just getting paid on the membership fees, the affiliate fee and the membership fees inside your organization. That's great and it's lucrative, but we've got all these big advertising dollars rolling through the compensation plan too, and that's really what sets us apart and what's bringing us into a whole new era of this industry, which I'll get to after this slide, where we talk about the future. And the future of Save Club is AI. We've got in development, and we've contracted already with the Microsoft 365 Enterprise platform and the Microsoft Copilot Enterprise platform. And after an exhaustive search and looking at all the different, you know what? I haven't had a video on this whole time. Oh, it's because my camera doesn't work. Can I turn this video on? Sorry about that, guys. Pete, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I see
Interesting.
the powered AI slide. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So we contracted with the Microsoft platform after an exhaustive search, looking at all the different AIs and looking at what was there. What systems do calling and do texting and do customer service and have multi languages and are robust enough to handle massive amounts of volume. Millions of communications a day. What's out there, and
And normally
Microsoft.
you'd go broke buying credits and stuff. They just nickel and dime you to death, and we're not going to experience that stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, what we're doing now, like making all these different marketing and video creatives and stuff. I mean, there's a huge budget we're spending on AI credits to get this stuff working for us.
But we're
Generating
not
all the
passing it to the
images.
members. Normally they pass it to the members and rip.
No,
Just it's crazy.
yeah, it's totally included in your affiliate fee. So what's happening when you get your Save Club business started is you've got this billion-dollar machine that Microsoft has put up, probably valued in the hundreds of billions of dollars. They just closed Skype to move everything to the 365 platform. I mean, Skype's been around for over 20 years, and they're just like, oh, Skype's old technology. We got the better stuff right now. And this is the same platform and technology that we're running. We built the Save Club AI on. So this is going to help with answering questions for your prospects as they're in the tour. It's going to help with communication, calling and texting your prospects to get them to come to live webinars like this and come back, look at the tools, letting them know that there's a power line in place and there's a sense of urgency and a cutoff date for them to make a decision. So these tools added up together are really going to help with conversion. And the way that we've got our system set up, we're going to know you get this many page views, you get this many pre-enrollees. You know, a percentage of the pre-enrollees are going to upgrade to member. Some of them are going to upgrade to affiliate. And some of those affiliates are going to sponsor and hit 1-star and hit 2-star. So as the company builds out, I'm tracking all this data, and it's going to be very apparent to show people how they can earn a check here. It's like, you want to get to this number. Well, according to the data of, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of enrollments, you need to get, on average, this many prospects to your landing page. Then you've got very clear targets about how to build a business. And again, this is why we're in this new era of network marketing, because before it was just like ignorance on fire, go talk to everybody and spin your wheels. And there was really no clear path to what type of effort was needed, because the technology and the systems just were not there to track what type of effort was needed to create income. So again, the data doesn't lie, the numbers don't lie, and we've made we've had the forethought to put in all the tracking in place so that as this happens, we'll be able to document and show with real numbers. And I've been alluding to it a lot during this presentation. We're in a new era. There's a new wave that's about to hit this beautiful direct sales network marketing industry. And Pete, talk for a second, because I'm going to pull up something about this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sure, absolutely. So, just to recap some of what he's saying, I've seen other companies out there right now charging. I saw somebody's charging $100,000 to use AI. So while everyone else is trying to use that buzzword and create like levels and commissions and stuff, we're actually just going to be providing that for our members at a higher level, honestly, than the ones that are charging for it. So I'm really, really blown away at how much work you've done, not only on the retailers and all the deals you're making with all the different industries, but also on the technology side. He got out there and got these reels going and everything, and we have dozens and dozens, guys, and they get eyeballs, man. When you share that, I can tell you personally, I'm not a real good tech guy. I've spent like years watching these kids and people on Instagram create stuff that I knew I could never create, and I still can't. So thankfully, Charles and his team is doing that stuff for us. They're making beautiful graphics. We got a Facebook group that'll support you. If you put a post up about Save Club right now, you'll get all kinds of support. Everybody's excited. What blows me away is a month ago, people didn't even know what this was. And now that's why this is the greatest industry in the world, because a month later, you can be doing this full time and having the time of your life. What other industry could you ever do that in? So it's still the greatest industry in the world, no matter what anybody.
Well, we're restoring that. Yeah, let's make network marketing great again, because
Exactly.
it did have we're coming out of a little dark period. That's what's got me off. That's what's got me out of retirement from building and out of the corporate side and into doing this. And Pete, like you were saying, you're creating the creatives, and here's one that's inside of the presentation, but I'm actually making this into shorts, reels, posts, a landing page video, and a mini presentation. So here's just another way of a series of tools. Again, some companies put out one video in the beginning of the company and they never produce anything ever again. And here's just another set of tools, because we got a great idea. We tested it on the webinars. The response was fantastic. I said, all right, let's make this into reels, the short video, a landing page, and give another dynamic tool to the field. So I'll just read here. The below content is designed to educate people on the history of the MLM and direct sales industry. There have been 5 distinct waves of innovation. Each has brought new opportunities and levels of prosperity. This educational and informative presentation lays out a story that highlights the highs and lows of each wave. The climax and Save Club pitch highlights the innovations only Save Club can provide and makes an obvious case for where the future of the industry is headed. So what I've then done is I've gone through and researched the network marketing industry and applied it to these waves. Here on wave one, from the 1940s to the 1970s, there was companies like Amway, like Shackley, and they innovated. They did great things, and we'll discuss that further in the video. Then there was a wave two, and what was distinct about wave two in the 80s and 90s? There was big companies that came out like Amway and Avon and Mary Kay and Tupperware. These are household names, and they're pure network marketing companies, but they were just wave two, and there's limitations to wave two companies. We'll highlight that in the videos. And then here's like the heyday, the beginning of the heyday of network marketing was wave three, where we've got companies like USANA, Isagenix, Young Living, Manitech. These are big, publicly traded, NASDAQ publicly traded companies, highly regulated with amazing products. And this is when the best products in the world were being brought to consumers exclusively through MLM. And it made a big difference in the way that the industry was looked at. There was these computer systems that allowed these global compensation plans, and that was fantastic. Wave four brought another era where the internet was more advanced, and now there was a way to really have a global downline. This is when having an organization that the sun never set on was really possible, and have enrollments running 24 hours a day, and having these commission checks come in where you're earning on the whole world. And big companies that were around, Vima, Rodan and Fields, Monavich and S, by the way, are all out of business. But they were monsters in the day, and they created lots of wealth and prosperity for the industry. But these waves end, and new things come and take their place. Here in wave five, which we're just at the end of, we saw advancements inside how business was done with social sharing, like with Modere, who's now out of business. Jeunesse did very well with explaining, using tools and using the internet to share a message. There was new
They were
payment
having big,
systems.
huge events. They're just
Yeah,
gigantic events and stuff
global
all over.
events, renting out whole stadiums full. These Wave 5 companies are very, very exciting. But there was also uh, the introduction of new payment systems in Wave 5, with cryptocurrency and blockchain really becoming a big part of the industry there. And that also was a really negative thing, because there was a rash of crypto Ponzi schemes that ripped people off in the billions and billions of dollars. And it just enabled these fast ways for people to get paid, and did it in an unregulated, decentralized way. And it caused a lot of problems. And I believe that really hurt a lot of these strong network marketing companies, because leaders got disillusioned with selling overpriced supplements, and started selling $100,000 enrollments into crypto Ponzi schemes. And it really hurt the industry. And I'll tell you what, guys, the network marketing industry is on the ropes. I mean, with all these companies being shut down, iMarkets just went down. Jeunesse is gone. Modere is gone. Veeam is gone. Monavi's gone. Visalis is gone. BitConnect was a huge Ponzi scheme. OneCoin was a huge Ponzi scheme. And these were places where people were making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, or millions a month in income. So yeah, some prosperity came, but it left a wake of destruction, and the network marketing industry is on the rails. But the network marketing
Yeah, they
industry,
were able to target like U.S. people from a non-extradition place, and there were scammers running it, and people couldn't figure it out, and that's
yeah,
what, yeah, that did hurt the industry for sure. Sorry to interrupt.
yeah, sir. Well, you know, and the industry's on the ropes, but the industry's built with very resilient people with thick rhino skin, because we're built on a bunch of entrepreneurs. So the industry's not just going to curl up and die. Something needs to come and innovate. And I've prided my whole career as an entrepreneur on innovation. I like to be known as an innovative entrepreneur. And I left the network marketing industry in 2018, and was just like, I'm not going to be part of the direction of this industry. I didn't like it, and I'm back, because we can do something that's innovative, and it's going to help a lot of people, and it fits our philosophy of a win-win-win. No loser. If there's a loser in the equation, we just don't do it. And so it has to be a win-win-win scenario, and that's what we're doing here with saveclub. So the innovations inside Wave 6 are many, and y'all cover that. We talked about AI and how powerful that is. Imagine being able to build an organization all around the world. Like, I don't speak Japanese, but I'll have people in the company getting presented to, getting customer service, getting trained in Japanese, and the AI is what allows that. For the first time, it's coming into network marketing. And is it affordable? Yeah, it's covered in your $60 annual affiliate fee. I mean, these are the innovations we're able to bring to you guys. Having it truly globalized, where we've got crypto payment that's legit, that's now compliant. As you notice, all of our crypto companies are affiliated with major banks, major financial institutions. We're not going the decentralized route. We're saying, send your crypto in and do it through these platforms that are highly regulated. All of our people that we pay have to go through a KYC where, they know who you are. So the crypto industry and the payments industry has grown up and become professional. That's a new Wave 6 innovation, where the regulation is now caught up to the innovation of blockchain. And so now we're open in over 150 countries. Many of you on the call today have gotten paid in either ACH or crypto, and it just shows up in your account seamlessly weekly. Another Wave 6 innovation, what we're doing with blockchain and fintech.
Yeah, now you can work hard and accumulate crypto without having to join a Ponzi scheme to do it. That's what a lot of people did. They wanted crypto, so they had to join these questionable businesses to try to accumulate it. Now you can do it legally and easily.
Yep. And then we're bringing in new technology. The advertisers, the biggest brands in the world, are now using card linking technology. Card linking technology allows for seamless tracking. We've got the biggest networks in the affiliate marketing space with their advanced tracking technology. This is how we're able to get cash back. This is how we're able to get rewards to everybody. And this is why, as a network marketing company, we're playing with so many major household name brands. We're talking about Inc. 1000, Inc. 500, Inc. 50. We got the biggest brands on board to bring us these deals. And the way that we're doing it, redirecting those advertising dollars back into the compensation plan, again, why we're a Wave 6 company like no one else out there. And the way that we're doing it with commissioning, we've got great innovations happening. I see many of you on the call today are in from parts of the world, India, China. Well, that's what's happening as we're making the deep integrations to work with the apps and the payment systems within those countries, so that not only can we take payment, but we can also pay commissions in the way that people want, all around the world. So it's just timing, and that's where we're at with the advancements of Wave 6. So, feel good about what we're doing from an innovation standpoint, and that you guys are with the most innovative company in the space. And I'd love to see if there's other Wave 6 network marketing companies out there. My first presentation, I was like, yeah, the new era of Wave 6 companies, and we're one of the first. And then I went and said, well, what else is out there? And I went and did a bunch of research. I talked to a bunch of experts, and I said, well, who else is the Wave 6 company? And I'm hoping there's more, but right now, no one else has compiled enough innovations to move us from the Wave 5 part of the industry to the Wave 6. So if you want to be on the new hottest thing, the hottest home-based business for 2025 and beyond, I mean, you found it. And so, I hope you join us and to take part in all this.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to go back and be in a little tiny niche when you can be literally in every industry innovating. And I mean, saving money is never going to go out of style. So it's not like some product can come along and then ours is old tech or something. It's people have been wanting to save money since the beginning of time. They're always going to want to save money, and we're going to continue to innovate to show them easier and easier ways to do it. And we're going to do it globally. And no one's ever done it globally either. By the way, I definitely know that.
And to say that we're recession proof is a major understatement, because the harder times get and the more of a recession we hit, the more people look for savings. So we're kind of like pro recession as far as an opportunity, the standpoint. And again, this is what's swelling on the horizon right now is this new wave. And if any of you have ever been surfing before, you got to sit out in the ocean and you can see the swell coming. It's like a dip in the ocean and you know that it's coming. And that's where we're in pre-launch right now. And the more savvy you are in the direct sales and network marketing industry or marketing in general or advertising in general, you know that the swell is coming. The mainstream brands already know it's coming. They've already made the switch to rewards and cash back. Global banking is already here for many of you that have got paid the last couple of weeks. You know that it's here, it's ready. We're executing it flawlessly. And then later on this month, we're going to be releasing the multi-language AI for really helping everybody do amp up their marketing, their promotions, their customer service interactions, and the training. That was another big innovation we did on our call last night, was talking about training people on how to use the product, training people on duplication. We've been fortunate for the first 3 weeks of the company of attracting so many experts that they're already trained. But the training that we'll have specifically on the Save Club systems and how it works, all of that's in the works. But we got to make everything live first, and then the training will come. So it's an exciting thing to be part of pre-launch because you get to see all these innovations roll out. But the downside to that is they're coming. And here, Pete, I'm playing this video. So hop on the wave. The wave's coming. Get up and ride it. Ride it all the way to the beach of prosperity, because it's about to hit. There's a few ways to join Save Club. Many of you are pre-enrollees right now, which means you've just gone in, put your name, phone number, and email address, and you're evaluating the company. That's what pre-enrollees are doing. If you want to be part of the savings, you can enroll that way. It's $20 per month. That does not allow you to earn. There's plenty of savings there, but you're not allowed to earn. To earn, you need to be an affiliate. There's a fee. It's a $60 annual affiliate fee. And we pay a lot of that out in Fast Start commissions. And that $60 affiliate fee covers all these tools, covers all the replicating websites, all the marketing tools we've got, all the payment systems, and the AI. So I'm maybe we should charge more for the affiliate fee.
We also have a lot of support.
It's a lot.
That's crazy.
It's a lot, and it's definitely worth it. And again, we pay out a lot of that affiliate fee. So again, this compensation plan is so rich and so affordable for everybody globally, to join and be a part of. So you can do this $79 initial sign up and then $20 a month, and that makes you an affiliate, and you're totally qualified to earn inside of the compensation plan. The best way to do it is with the annual, which is, we call it the VIP membership, the VIP affiliate membership, and it's $299.97. And this unlocks all the different ways to get paid in the compensation plan. Only VIPs are able to earn the VIP bonus, which is significant money. There's people that missed out on the VIP bonuses. They didn't know, they were just monthly, and they had people inside of their matrix and inside of their organization upgrading to VIP. Well, those commissions just fly right past you. So the other good part about VIP is it covers you for the whole year. You make the decision once a year, and you're locked in to full commission earnings for the entire year. Here's the thing that really got me off the bench and back into building a network marketing company, was the real prospect and the real promise of passive residual income. That's one of the reasons I got involved in this industry over 20 years ago, was the fact that I could go to work and get paid over and over again for those efforts and have residual income. And residual income really has been like a myth. It's like the Loch Ness Monster over here, because you go to work and you build up someone ordering products like Pete. How hard was it to keep people ordering $180 auto ship every month.
It was
Tough.
brutal. I had to resell
Yeah.
them every month. It was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, and so many of these products out there that are high ticket, where you got to sell a $1,000 or $2,000 or $4,000, $5,000 machine. It's like you got to go out and you got to go be making these high ticket sales all the time. And I'll tell you what, speaking to experts who have earned tens of millions of dollars in those high tickets in the high ticket space, they're coming over here to Save Club because the economy's shifted and people aren't spending $3,000 on a machine anymore. The sales have just fallen off a cliff because the economy's changed.
You know, I've
So
done high ticket, Charles, and it sounds good, but most days you're unemployed because there's no leverage, and most people don't have the money to take advantage of it. So you feel bad because most of the people you show it to can't even do it. And then it comes to a grinding halt a lot of the times, and it just sounds good. But and I know some people do really well at it, but I think a lot of those people, they get a taste of it, they want to come back to the real thing. Because I can get off this webinar and I can talk to a lot of people today, and all of them can take advantage of Save Club, and a lot of them will. And there's that little dopamine that hits, that the victory of helping someone, of getting someone on a new path, giving them hope and stuff. It's just much better, in my opinion, than and again, nothing wrong with people doing everything that they like, but it's just a much better for people that love network marketing, in my opinion.
yeah, no, it's a career choice, and I want I want to do something where I come to serve all the affiliates, and I want to be pumped up and excited about it every day. And I love getting on the phone with people winning. I love in the last two pay periods, $200,000 in commissions going out. I love it. And we haven't even done the matrix and the matching commissions. Those are going to hit the first week of June, and there's going to be some real serious money paid out. So, yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
you
career
guys are
choice.
so early. It's not even funny. It's
Well,
insane. Like, you're so early if you're on this webinar with us.
oh, and we get to play with everybody, everybody around the world, and everybody likes a deal. Everybody likes savings, and knowing that we've got a product that delivers more than $20 a month in value, you can feel good about sharing it. But Pete, you can do high ticket stuff when the timing is right. Because in this industry, it's timing, timing, timing. It's timing in people's lives. It's timing in the economy. It's timing with the product. It's timing in which wave are you in, And so if you want to be successful, you got to be at the front of it. You got to be at the tip of the spear because that's where the biggest opportunity is. And that's certainly where you're at with Save Club. So I highly recommend, guys, if you're seriously looking at this business and you want to get started, select the annual VIP membership. You don't have to worry about it for a year. But what it does is it sets a tone that you're serious. And then the people that you enroll, they're going to ask you, how did you get started? You say, I got started in the VIP. And what you're doing is you're locking in 12 months of income for yourself. Now, you can imagine as you grow your organization, if you've got 100,000 people in your organization and 30, 40, 50% of them are VIPs, well, then you can just rest assured that you've got passive residual income coming in. And that's what I wanted to reestablish for the industry is a place where you can earn real passive residual income. And should we do another sneak peek, Pete? What time is it?
Yeah, let's finish out with a
Okay,
bang.
we're rolling a little bit long here on the call, but we still got 220 people in here. I'm going to do another sneak peek. Okay, guys, here's another video script right here. And many of you might have seen the reel that we dropped over the weekend for the freedom number. And this was another concept we put out there. I got a great response. People love the fact that residual income can be earned here. And here's a script about what a freedom number is. You add up all your bills, all your residual bills. We all have residual bills. You add them up, and then you add $1. That's like right here. So $1 more than your residual bills is your freedom number. And that's what I want people to understand, because the level of freedom you feel, the peace of mind, the gratitude you feel, knowing that if anything happened, if you lose your job, if you got injured, if something happened, that you've got a residual income source that will pay all your bills, that you're good. That's a good feeling. I want to bring that good feeling to as many people as possible, through the Save Club memberships in this opportunity. And so here's just a whole video where we've already got the first reel out. So you can get that reel out. It'll get people interested. Then they go to a specific landing page where we talk to them about the freedom number. We talk to them about creating that passive residual income. So where am I at here? So get back to our Zoom. And so, yeah, there you go, guys. And please let us know if you got a great idea about a marketing concept. We'll test it. We'll talk about it. We'll ask the field about it. We'll see how people respond to it. And then we'll make the tools. So here's just 2 ideas that you saw about Wave 6, about the freedom number. And these are ways with the Wave 6 presentation, we're talking to direct sales professionals. We're talking to network marketing people that have a background in network marketing. With the freedom number funnel, we're talking to people who can dream of a life where they've got more money in residual income than they have in residual bills. And let me tell you guys, this. Not very many people are ever going to receive any amount of residual income. It's really hard to do it. Like, ways to earn residual income, own a house and rent it to people. The barrier to entry is crazy. Ways to earn residual income, create a massive bank account and earn interest on it. Like, start a restaurant, start a business, and then, try to have employees run it and think that that's passive income. It's hard. And I think we've got the very best residual income opportunity on the planet. And I think our messaging of freedom number is going to work because you don't have to dream about, buying a jet or buying a yacht or something. We can show people that they could make a car payment. They can make their mortgage payment. They could retire their parents. They can do something with this business that's going to be meaningful, and the road is not that far ahead. And as we get the data and statistics and everything together, we'll be able to demonstrate and show a pretty clear path of how to achieve that number.
Yeah, those reels are getting the best views yet, Charles, the freedom number. So it's a great idea.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then we're making edits. I'll probably delete those and post up some new ones because I went and I had to buy this system that does the voiceovers, and I got a better voiceover. It's an AI voiceover that sounds like a person, and just I don't know. The tools are getting better. But so here's the thing, guys: different ways to enroll with the company, crypto options, credit card options, different ways to get paid from the company. You get paid out in ACH, you get paid out in crypto. I really hope that you can make a decision to join us. And for those of you that are in, let's turn it up because right now is the time to build. I mean, we're at the early phase of this. As these new innovations roll out, as the AI rolls out, you're going to want to have a team in place because you're going to want to be part of that exponential growth. So, join the team, receive weekly incomes, and catch the wave because it's happening and it's happening fast. So. With that, Pete, we got everybody on here for an hour. I got a ton of stuff to do. Monday's typically my busiest time of the month, or time of the week. What we're going to do moving forward is we're going to be doing the Monday calls for recognition, for updates, for content drops. It will still be a good place to bring prospects, but this will be a place where we're going to, showcase what's new with the company week to week. On Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be doing calls that really focus on the product. It's going to be more of a product-focused call, maybe about 80% what makes our membership and our product great, and about 20% business opportunity. So, because we know that if we can deliver the value in the product and we just have the best product, that the business will succeed. And then
we're going to start showcasing the freaking superstars that are already in this company and people that are ranking up and stuff like that too, right?
Oh yeah, I mean the talent pool that we've already recruited is amazing, and they're bringing the best. If you ever think, if you want to have great people part of the company, well, number one, become a great person, but number two, find the great people, and we're just like this magnet for people to have a track record of success. And then
they all want to speak. They're like clamoring. People are like,
I don't want to be doing
Charles,
this.
let me talk. Let me show you how excited I am about SaveClub.
Yeah, Hey, Pete, honestly, I don't want to be doing these. I got plenty of stuff to do. I mean, I
Yeah.
love doing the presentations, but man, I got plenty of stuff to do. So we're gonna have a master recorded presentation. It's currently up right now. When you go become a pre-enrollee, put your name, phone, or email address in, and you get inside the tour. We're gonna have the AI living there that can answer questions and do a lot of the explaining. But we're gonna have a video in there that's gonna be a full presentation. That way, when someone wants to learn about Save Club, it's available 24/7, and you capture the prospect's information before they get to watch it. That's the best way to get this general business presentation out there. We'll record them on Fridays. We do the business overview, and then we'll post it up there. So that video will always remain fresh with the latest pitches and stuff.
I
And
love that, man.
and
Thank you
that's our
for doing
system.
that.
Yeah, and look, it's taken 3 weeks for us to get the messaging, get all this stuff together. The corporate team's working diligently on so many different areas. The customer service is now, the queue's like never backed up. We've got the new products, we got all the payment stuff going. Our presentations are nice. Now we're going to be upgrading the product and just moving forward. So I feel like we're running like a well-oiled machine on the corporate side. And it is my intention to have field leadership stepping up and doing these presentations because um, the talent is far superior, far better than what I can do. I mean, how articulate and accomplished and the leadership, their innate leadership ability of so many of the affiliates that we have can do a far better job than me on this call. So with that, everybody, we've kept you hostage here for an hour. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Get about your Monday, get out there and enroll, and we'll get back to you later. So, Pete,
Yeah,
I don't know.
sorry we didn't get to the questions, but Charles, I mean, we've got deals to negotiate. There's more retailers that
I
want to
got
talk to you.
meetings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I got to run, Pete. I don't know if you want to hang out on here. I don't know if I stop this if it ends, but let's get back to work. Thank you so much, everybody, for attending and hanging out to the end. Bye
Right
for
on.
now.
Thanks, guys.